This was Zohar al Pshat, day 430. We're on Daf Nun Amid Beis in Zohar Kodesh Mamish at the top, and shifting gears dramatically. Third word on the page. I'm Rabbi Shimon. Grab the door around. So we talk about Nukva and high, Nukva below in terms of a discussion of Imayla, Abayla, and Imatata, Abatata, although Abba wasn't mentioned explicitly. In the last few lines, last few paragraphs. So it's about here. The Raisa, the Torah, Kohen ben Trei Batim, exists between two houses. Kamad Yechsiv is it says Shnei Batei Yisrael. Chatim Elah, the one is high and very closed up. Chai is Gaia, Yasim, one is especially revealed down here below. Elah is Kogadol. So now, in order to understand the Zohar, which we're coming to learn, to understand Kol is different than Dibbur. And Kol is just undifferentiated sound. And Dibbur is that which is verbalized, enunciated, put into words. The reason why shofar is so high, among other reasons, is because shofar is a Kol. We smell Kol shofar, right? The Trua is already a lower madrega, so to speak. I don't know if lower is the right term, but a different madrega because it's broken up. Shvarim, Trua, they're broken up. But so there's a level of Trua, which is lower, so to speak, than the Tkiya, which is undifferentiated. But obviously, even Trua is still not differentiated the way words are differentiated. So we have Kol and Dibbur. Kol is higher and transcendent and not defined, whereas Dibbur is very precise and defined and, so to speak, lower. By Chassidim. I think we spoke about this in the past. Chassidim prefer Nigunim because they're looking for the emotion, and therefore they're looking for the inner feeling, and therefore words detract. As Misnagdim looking for the intellectual perception. Going by Chassidim, the music is the thing, and words are detract from that. By Misnagdim, the message is the thing, and the music is just a tool to make it more meaningful. So therefore, Kol is transcendent, and Dibbur is less transcendent, but makes things intelligible. So therefore, do we have this difference in here as well? It says that the simula is Kol Gadol. It's a Kol, and it's a great Kol, which means it's a very high Kol. See, Kol Gadol Le'asaf. My Torah says great sound, which was never ceased, which is endless, which is eternal. This kol pnimi, which is high, is not heard. Velois guy is not revealed. V'do kan nevia begaron, and then when it comes through the throat, and the throat here is what causes it to emerge outwards. So kol gadol is inwards; it's internal. When it comes outwards, afik hey v'chashai. It expresses a hey. In essence, the inner kol is like a yud, and the outer kol is like a hey. And the inner yud is silent, and the outer hey is also whispered. It's still not something which is very much publicized. That's coming up. And so we have the inner kol, which is, though it doesn't say yud, I'm assuming it's a yud. The outer kol, which is a hey. It all comes up through the throat, which through the vocal cords. In other words, you have the inner voice, which is transcendent and undifferentiated, and then it goes through the vocal cords and receives form, and it can actually become a hey, but still quite silent. It's still not amplified. And the navia tadir, and also comes out frequently. Below pasuk it doesn't cease. View daka pimad leishtam and the one which is daka, the kol, the mama daka, which by Eliyahu Har Carmel represents the place where the Shekhinah is, very silent and still voice. It's never heard in the world. But from here comes out from there comes out the Torah, Diu Kol Yaakov. Torah is called Kol Yaakov, which obviously gives that even that inner voice is called Mamadako. It has no, it's a silent voice, right? what gives its capacity to be heard is the Kol Yaakov. Yaakov Avinu gives the Kol to that Kol Mamadaka. Okay, so it's no longer the Mamadaka. And even on high. And that's something which the Zohar is going to have to explain. V'hayishtama the nafka me'ahi d'lishtama. And one which is heard comes out from that one which isn't heard. Okay, so but it's not amplified. So it's achi Dibbur badei, nafka lebar. The Dibbur attaches itself to the kol, and it comes out much more explicitly outside. And Michele v'takfe, from its strength and its power of a Kol Yaakov and the Kol Yaakov D'Oraisa. So all those combined together. And Achi ben Trenikme, this connects the two nukvas, one on high and one below. The batim, the Sulam says, the batim are the nukvas, because the batim, the Abayis, so it's like Beis Yaakov, represents the feminine. So therefore, the represents the connection the nukva on high and the nukva below, the two batim, and the Torah on high and Torah below. It links to that inner one which is not her, and it links the outer one which is the istama. Train and noon. There are two, the lo ishtamu, the train the ishtamu, and two which are heard. Okay, that we're gonna have to come back to because there's a new thing. All of a sudden we the two became four, but we'll leave that for more.